beautiful. Thanks so much for tuning in to today's KTV and the terrific Tuesday tip of the week. Yeah! Woo! I'm fired up today because we are bringing back one of our most popular segments as promised. This is going to be a regular part of KTV for the next little while. Every month, the last week of the month. What am I talking about? I am talking about, you down with OBT? Yeah, you know me. You down with OBT? Yeah, you know me. What is OBT? For those of you who don't know, one business truth. One business truth that is sweet as pie but tough as nails. And today's is a doozy. It is a big one. So let's jump in. I got some questions for you as I prep you into going into this very scandalous OBT. When you were born, did you know how to read? When you were born, did you innately know your left from your right? When you were born, did you know how to tie a shoe? Did you know how to talk or walk? I know that the answers, at least for the majority of people, are no, just like me. You didn't know how to walk, talk, tie a shoe. We had to learn. How does this apply to your business and OBT? We do not come into this world, or most of us don't come into this world with the innate skills of knowing how to run a business. It takes two things. It takes learning and it takes trial and error. This OBT is not about trial and error, although it is a great part in leading to a successful business, but that's not what this is about. This is about you and me and people who want to be a professional, who are the real deal, who want to do more of what they love, make more money, and make a difference in the world, stepping into one of the things that is absolutely required to run a business, and that is an investment. Oh, Kendrick, but you're talking about my money! Ugh, no, take your hands off my money. I get it. I have talked about money over and over and over and about how much I love it, and I'm not trying to sell you anything here. This is just a truth. You may be an amazing marketer. You may be. But if you don't invest in the other skill sets required to run a business, you're not going to make any money. You need to know how to sell. You need systems. You need some financial planning, or taxes will bite you in the rear and it will hurt. You need to know how to post a blog. There are so many pieces of this business puzzle that all fit together and make a beautiful picture. And it can be the most amazing experience. But I invested a ton of money and time. And time I can't make more of. I can't get it back into learning how to run a business. Yes, I was a very good salesperson because I invested 10 years selling. But once I decided that this is how I wanted to make my living, that this is what I wanted to look my baby girl in the eyes and say, this is mommy's dream and she made it come true, I put my money where my mouth was and I learned the skill sets that it takes to run a business beyond just selling. And so my question for you today is this. Is your business the real deal, or is it a Saturday babysitting job? And either one's okay. Only you can answer what you want that to be. But someone asked me that about 3 years ago. Is this the real deal, or is it a Saturday babysitting job? And if it's a Saturday babysitting job, that's okay. But if it's the real deal, like you want this to be your primary way you make money, you impact the world, you do what you love every day, then go. Do what you need to do to learn the skill sets to make it happen. And so I went on a journey of investing a lot of money and a lot of time. And I'm not saying everything has to cost money. There are tons of free resources out there. There are tons of books. There are tons of things. So maybe it's not an investment of your money. For me, it was. Maybe it's not for you. But it will be an investment of your time. And you can't make more of your time. It's the most precious resource you have. So my question for you is, are you willing to invest your cash money, honey, and your time into learning the skill sets required to make your business everything that you dreamed it could be? How bad do you want it? Little caveat here to this OBT, I'm not suggesting you spend frivolously. I'm not suggesting that you invest in every single thing. That's not what this OBT is about. We can talk about that later. But I am suggesting putting your money where your mouth is and learning all the skill sets that are required if this is your heart's desire, if this is what you want to do. I would love to know, what's the best business investment you've made? What's the most important skill set you've learned that's allowing you to take your dream further? And don't worry, OBT will be back next month. And Terrific Tuesday Tip of the Week will be back next week. You down with OBT? Yeah, you know me. You down with OBT? Yeah, you know me.